What's up, Maniacs? Welcome to Game Mania, and I hope you feel very nostalgic today. In this episode, we will talk about Arc Riders. That's right, that Arc Riders. Can't lie, this game become very quick, so addictive that you will feel the days like hours. So, with good and bad moment, we will cover every corner of the top surface step by step. What is Arc Riders? Well, we don't know for sure. Arc Riders begin the journey in 2019, somewhere in Stockholm, where a few people, tired of creating the same game every year, come together and build the Embark Studio. Arc Riders is a third-person extraction shooter developed by Embark Studios and released on October 30th, 2025. The studio was founded by Patrick Soderlund, a former EA executive and Battlefield franchise leader. Embark inherited deep expertise in large-scale multiplayer, systemic gameplay, and technical innovation, but they also wanted to break away from traditional AAA formula. They want to build games where emergent player behavior matters more than linear storytelling, and the system of interaction is in unpredictable ways from the beginning to the end. The original concept of Arc Riders was first revealed in 2021 as a free-to-play co-op PvE shooter focused on fighting giant AI machines together with your squad and other teams. The gameplay was more casual, accessible for the players, but predictable and stuck. Built in a non-PvP action, the game feels numb, too close to other traditional shooter, and become boring even for the developers to play it. In 2022, the game take a massive reboot and an unexpected combat design, jumping from a friendly PvE to a full PvP mode with accent on the decision-making and internal connection with other riders on the surface. The world feels more dangerous, the humans become your enemy, and the combat mode switch to an extraction shooter. It makes you to be aware of everything that move on the map, and losing all your gear and resources if you don't make it back. There's a big chance to go on the top side, but never come back alive. So be prepared for worst, trust your instinct, and act like that can be your last day when you breathe. As we know, the story of Arc Riders begins with the collapse. Officially dated around the year 2180, the collapse wasn't just a single disaster, it was many happening at once. Earth was devastated by massive earthquakes, wildfires, flooding, and pollution, and extreme climate failure that wiped out almost all of the humankind, with only a few habitable areas left. Entire cities were buried, civilization fell apart, and most of humanity died. Humanity now lives underground in settlements like Speranza, hiding from mechanical enemies called Arc, deadly AI machines that wipe all humanity and become more dangerous with every day that come. The last remains of the surface today are the dams, spaceports, ruined cities that are bones of a world that once people called home and thrived. But not everyone died. Before the collapse, technology reached incredible heights, and some people escaped. We know this event as Exodus. Using massive launch towers, rockets were fired into space, carrying a small portion of humanity off the planet. After generations of darkness, something unexpected happened. The Earth began to recover. This era became known as the Age of Sunrise. The environment stabilized, plants returned to life, human survivors slowly emerged and began rebuilding the surface. They scavenged old technology, they repaired what the environment and built, and hydroponic domes to grow food. But that was just the beginning. Without warning, the Arc machines fell from the sky. The first wave start. Slowly, deadly, killing the last survivors on Earth. These early Arc machines were crude compared to what we fight today, but they were relentless. They probed the soil, they harvested resources, they wiped out settlements with terrifying efficiency. Humans fought back. The first raiders learned the machine's weaknesses. They built outposts, they formed resistance networks. The war reached its climax at the Battle of Victory Ridge near the Alcantara Dam, a brutal last stand where organized raiders finally pushed the Arks back. For a moment, humanity won, but Ark adapts, rebuild themselves. Years later, the Arks returned, this time smarter, stronger, deadlier, learning humanity behavior. The second wave forced humanity to retreat underground forever. Beneath the Italian countryside, survivors carved out an underground city called Toledo, with neighborhoods like Speranza built into sunken infrastructure and collapsed ruins. This is where the game begins, or it ends for some of us. The surface is ruled by machines. The underground is divided by poor, desperate survivors, and some of them cruel murderers that will do anything to get you down. As a writer, your main quest is survive the topside, scavenge the supplies, rare tech, parts from downed arks, and other valuable loot to build a new society, survive and fight the Ark. You may think that you are a hero, a tough fighter trained to kill everything come on sight. You are a writer. Your job is simple. Go on the topside, scavenge supplies, extract rare tech, and make it back alive. But Ark Riders isn't about winning, it's about choice. The game is based on the extraction shooter mechanics, so the game can be played in so many ways and so complex that it will make you to forget about the human kindness and the purpose of the game. The gameplay of Ark Riders is very mixed, fighting in the same time other riders who plays as a team or solo, or team up with them to kill bigger arks or other rider enemy. The game will give you the opportunity to trust other human players or to betray them. Seems like the game can have so many different turnings around just because the way people can interact with other people. It can begin as a friendly mode interaction, planning to explore the world and loot the best gear, but later on, just find yourself in a war zone where shooting 5 different people at the same time, or trying to survive the humanity war and the urge for killing other humans. Death isn't just failure, it's loss. Everything you carry is gone, buried down to the ground or stealed by hungry people. Ark Riders wake up the desperation, the fear, and the greed inside you. You need the loot, you need to eat, you want to live for the next day. What is Ark Riders really about? On the surface, humanity trying to survive. People turn against each other. The world is dying little by little every day. Were the Arks created by humans who escaped to space, trying to scavenge the resources? Are they rogue AI? Are they testing Earth to reclaim it? We don't know. Nobody knows. And that's the point. Ark Riders isn't telling you a finished story. It's letting you live inside one. Every raid adds a new chapter. Every betrayal, alliance, or escape becomes part of the world's history. Ark Riders isn't about saving the world. That chance is long gone. It's about surviving what's left and deciding what kind of human you'll be when everything else has already fallen apart. And maybe, just maybe, finding out who really owns the future of Earth. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video, the game, and the suspense. Drop a like for more explanation gameplay, and support my channel with a subscribe if you can. Stay safe out there, riders.
Thank you.